Guys, do you guys remember the other day when I said that there's going to be a new Vault Rock and a new Vault type in update 19? The champions got the breakdown of it and they reacted, every single one reacted very positively. The champions are going to be a big part, the patrons who get pre-release access, they're all going to be a big part of testing this because it's going to require a bit of balance. It's going to be exciting. But today I'm going to spoil it for you guys. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to leak. I'm so excited. Everyone in the team is super hyped for this feature. Everyone that I've told is super hyped about this. Update 19 doesn't just feature greed vaults, etchings, endgame. It doesn't just feature that. It doesn't just feature personal vaults. We're also adding Vault Royale. And before I spoil exactly what this is, I just want to say this is made possible to all of those of you who are supporting me here on stream, to all of those of you who are part of this community, to the 44,000 Discord members, to people watching my videos, to people who are supportive and want Vault Hunters to succeed. I didn't know this, but thegamer.com ranked Vault Hunters the second best mod pack of 2024. That's absolutely amazing. I'm hoping that we hit the best mod pack next time. But we got second, which is pretty big. I've always said this. I've always been very open about, yeah, sometimes I make controversial decisions that people don't like. But for the most part, things, we throw things in and see if it works. And there's so much passion and love behind this project. I hope you guys feel it, not just from me, but also from the team and from you guys. Vault Royale, ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, is going to be a vault which you can access by crafting a special vault rock called a Royale Rock. And then you craft it into crystal. Much like a Warden crystal, for a Warden rock, for example, or a Plunder rock. Then you go into the vault. And the vault is locked and the objective is random. It can be bingo, rune boss, elixir, scavenger. And you're naked. You don't have any gear. You don't have any skill points. And you're still your level. So I'm wearing clothes. Well, yeah. And so if I would enter one, I would be level 73. And then there will be crates inside the vault that randomly spawn, similar to how like bonus stacks spawn. They'll spawn like this, and you will run up and you will open one of these. They will have like 3 or 4 or 5 slots in them with loot. The loot won't be super hard to find. They will have ethereal vault gear, ethereal trinkets, ethereal skill orbs. You guys remember skill orbs? Yeah, they're back. And your goal is, like in any Royale game, to loot up and to beat the objective and to get out. There will be normal loot in the vault. You can walk up. You have to find a chest breaker. A pre-made chest breaker will be able to be found. So you find a pre-made chest breaker and you go and loot a POI. And the loot is transferred into a ghost storage. Okay, and this ghost storage is accessed in the completion crate. So if you complete the vault, you get all the loot that you've looted. No inventory clutter of the loot in the vault, only inventory management of the crate gear, of the ethereal stuff. Everything else that everything that's ethereal will disappear at the end of the vault. It's only for that vault. What if you die? Well, then you fail. But there's no loss condition. If you fail, well, you're back in your base, you go again. You don't lose your gear, you don't get a spirit or anything like this. It's like you're playing casual. You don't take any durability damage, you're chilling. You can find you can find like heart fragments inside the crates to heal yourself. You can also find fruit inside the crates, fruit that doesn't remove max health. You can find like an extra 30-second shard inside the crates. The timer is 25 minutes or whatever your vault timer is in your world. Not a single vault will be the same. Like if you and I, if we sit here, Dylan, and we run 10 vaults, they're all going to be super different. Because you have to assign your skill points and your talents. And of course, here's the cool thing. If you think about this, if we get the balance right, my idea is that you may find like 30 skill orbs in one run. 30 skill orbs, right? Unless you get lucky. But they're about average 30 skill orbs. If you're level 73 like I am, you're going to have to complete the vault, not just with random gear, but with an extreme limit of your abilities and talents. So potentially it could be cleared completely if you're lucky. Yeah, exactly. If you run this with your friends, it's a co-op run. So you can help out, you can run it together with friends and share the gear that you guys find and be like, oh, I'm looking for a chestplate with ability power. Does anyone have a chestplate with ability power? Boom. Get a chestplate with ability power. How do you make the crystal? It would be a pretty cheap recipe. I don't know yet, but it would be like a vault rock and like vault diamonds or something like this, right? It should be accessible to do at any point in the game, just for fun. Will you be able to add companions? Of course. Of course I will be able to add companions. Yeah, we need to be able to play with companions on this stream. We will make it more difficult some other way with companions. But there will be no companion ability to increase the crate chance. It will only be the normal companion stuff. On lower levels, you can end up getting more skill levels than your level permits. Yep, you can. Will you get backpacks? You won't need backpacks, Chris. All the loot that you find will go into a ghost storage that you're awarded if you complete the vault. So if you die, the only loss is all the loot that you've collected. Now, ideally, guys, the phase 2 of this, which I'm not promising, but the phase 2 of this, ideally, is that you can also run Vault Royale in PvP mode, where you can create a party and go into the vault, and everyone gets a random spawn, and it's last man standing. I am so excited for this. We're gonna start a new sub-series on YouTube from streams, where we're gonna have like one episode is just one Vault Royale, no matter the outcome. That's it. The episode will start with me going into the vault, and the episode will end when I open the victory crate if I win, or when I die. The madman has done it. Are you guys pagging about this? Super hyped? 81% of voting super hyped. I think this is going to be so much fun, not just to play, but hopefully also to view. I can see myself spending a full day watching random streamers play Vault Royale, because every vault is going to be so different. We're going to do this a lot on my streams. This is going to be like the primary thing we do on my stream for a while. You guys hyped about this? I think Vault Royale is going to be insane. I'm so excited, dudes. Here's the thing. I hate to be that guy, but once again, this was one of these things that has been in my documents for a very long time, and I was always told that it was impossible or that we will do it eventually. And I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna mention it to Josh, see what he says. And Josh super pagged. He was like, "What? Why are we not doing this for update 19?" I was like, "Well, we can. I mean, do you want to do it?" He's like, "Yeah, I've already started." He's like, "I'm going to start on this tonight." I was like, "But we got to get 18.2 out first." He's like, "I'm going to start on it after 18.2.